Hi guys, Nick here with a video for a fragrance which doesn't get a lot of looking. Its brother does, and justifiably so, and that's La Yuqawam Tobacco. A really great fragrance, leather based, has the smell like Tom Ford Tuscan leather, and I highly rate it. It's absolutely great, but there are reviews out there for it that you can see. Though you can see it here, the one I'm actually going to review is his brother, Tobacco Blaze. Just running forwards here. There we go. Right, let's just show you the packaging. So it comes in this excellent wooden box, as you can see, which is magnetic. Just a lovely thing, totally wooden throughout. On the bottom you have codes, nice. You even have the manufacturing date, month and year. So as you can see, this is June 2015. I like that. That's a nice thing to see on anything, I think. You actually know when it was made. Embossed on the front here, as you can see, it says La Yuqawam Tobacco Blaze. Apologies if my pronunciation is wrong. And Rasasi, which is the company that makes it. And so you can actually see how it fits inside, like so. Cap goes on. Just a nice bit of packaging. Let's take that back out. So this is the bottle. It's a dark bottle, but you can see through it. Put the light behind it, you can see through it. On the front, it's very much gold on the Yuqawam, but as you can see, it's a sort of more muted colour. The leaf on the front of Tobacco Blaze. Wooden cap. Gold sprayer. Let me show you a spray of that if you are able to see. There we go. It's got to say it's very much a squirt than it is a spray, but that might be just the way I pushed it down then. But instantly you get it, big time you get it. Let me just put another. I've got it on already. Let's put another spray on the back of my hand here so you can see. There we go. So very much a squirt. And let's just go into the note breakdown for this. Get it back into focus. There we go. It's back into focus. So the top notes are neroli, lily of the valley, and saffron. The middle notes are violet, apricot, and coumarin, amber, and cedar. And the base notes are patchouli, leather, and agar wood. Okay, oud, if you will. Now, I think this is just such a sleeper. There's next to no reviews upon this fragrance on YouTube, and it gets a very sort of mixed review. But straight off, you are hit with the leather, full on, just like its brother, the Yuqawam. You're hit by the leather in this, full on, without a shadow of a doubt. But what's also nice is with this you get apricot. Of all the notes, I think you particularly pick up on the top is this lovely apricot vibe to it. Yes, you can get the patchouli in the background, certainly, and definitely the woods, and that amber in the base. But it's just like, to me, almost like La Yuqawam Tobacco is leather based with raspberry. This is tobacco, leather, and apricot. Now, projection is fantastic. I mean, you just need one spray and this projects right out there. This is one of those ones you need to be careful on. Too many sprays, you're going to just fill the room. But one spray really projects out. If I had to summarise this fragrance, bizarrely, it's like apricot fagash, which doesn't sound very good. But the reason I say that, it has that thing, when somebody smoked a cigarette, they've walked around the block, gone out to have a cigarette, you know, they walk back into a room, and it's really strong, that smell of tobacco. Weirdly, I don't like that smell. I don't smoke myself. When I smell that on someone, I don't like that smell. But that's what this fragrance reminds me of. It is that sort of smell, but with apricot over the top. It's lovely and sweet and warm. It is just, I think, such an underrated fragrance. It just needs to be noticed. I really get that some people would not leap at this. Do you know what I mean? That it's not going to be their sort of fragrance. It is strong, just like your Yuqawam. Its longevity is great. It's a big old statement of a fragrance. This is not mincing about going, oh yeah, yeah. This is not something you go, oh yeah, 6 hours it turns to a skin scent. I mean, I wore La Yuqawam Prom the other day, and I put it on at 6 in the morning, and at 8 o'clock at night, honestly, it smelled like I'd put it on like about an hour ago. Really, really lasts. And Tobacco Blaze in my book is exactly the same. It doesn't last quite as long, but still a massive fragrance, and so worth checking out. It's tricky. I know it's very difficult to get a sample of. You can get off Beauty Spin. We'll do you a little sample for a few mil of La Yuqawam, I believe, and a few other places can do it. I must admit, I haven't seen samples anywhere for Tobacco Blaze, which is such a shame. I got a sample to start with because I actually asked Rasasi in the UK, which is where I got this from, for a sample. They very kindly sent me a little sort of 1 mil, maybe even a bit less than 1 mil sample to try. I've got to say, it is something you need to sample first before you buy. It's a big old commitment of a fragrance, and not cheap. You know, I mean, I got this. Bizarrely, I got this off eBay. They sell through eBay, and you can do it $59.99, including carriage. I ordered it late in the afternoon, and it arrived the next day. Fantastic service. But you can order it direct off Rasasi's website in the UK, again for $59.99, but they'll charge you, I think it's £4 carriage. So it seems a bit crazy. Get it from them, but through eBay, and you'll save money. You know, ask them if they'll do you a sample. It's so worthwhile. I just think it's just a fantastic fragrance. I'm just delighted to own it. As I say, it's straight off the top. It is really strong, and you know, at points it's a bit much, but it does very quickly within the hour settle down to what it stays being. It is quite linear. It stays being what it is. Apricot fagash, for want of better words. It stays being the same thing. But boy, I so recommend this. La Yuqawam Tobacco Blaze, I think, is a seriously underrated fragrance, and I so recommend it. As I do recommend La Yuqawam. It's in my top 10 favourite fragrances ever, is La Yuqawam. I think it's fantastic. Same price again. Again, you can get it off eBay. This is in the UK I'm talking. But if you can, try Tobacco Blaze. I think it's unique. I think it's beautiful.